How is it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have got the Apex EC7Rs off of the FRS today. We just recently got back from NCM Motorsports Park, our first track event of the year. Absolutely incredible track. If you're ever in the area, highly recommend you check it out. But with that being said, our wheels are now caked in brake dust and boogers that we picked up on the track. So the goal for today is to get them cleaned off and looking like new again. I did ceramic coat these wheels before I mounted them on the car, so in theory it should be a lot easier to clean them off, which is exactly what I wanted to test out today to see how much easier it is and if it's worth it to ceramic coat your wheels. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave one wheel untouched, and that's gonna be our control. For the second wheel, I'm just gonna spray it down with the garden hose. For the third wheel, I'll spray it with some mild wheel cleaner and then hit it with the pressure washer. And for the last one, I'll do a full detailed clean with a wheel brush and mitt. I'm not gonna be using any harsh chemicals like Iron X or Decon or anything like that, because that may break down the ceramic coating and cause it not to last as long. So I'm just gonna be using some chemical guys, Diablo Gel wheel cleaner, and then once we're done, we'll see if there's a difference. This is the wheel that is going to be our control. You can see there is a lot of brake dust buildup here. I'll just run my finger along here just to give you guys an idea. Pretty dirty. I'll see. Yep. A lot of brake dust on there, and then let's see, got some rubber boogers on the edges, and then I will flip this around so you guys can see the inner barrel as well. There you can see the inner barrel is plenty dirty, more boogers in there. So yeah, these definitely need a good cleaning, and this is a good control to see how clean we can get these with the 3 different methods that I mentioned. All right, we've got the garden hose up first. Don't have high hopes for this, but we'll see what happens. Up next, we've got the power washer and some mild wheel soap. I do have high expectations for this, so hopefully we end up with some good results. So already, just from spraying it down with the pressure washer before I even spray it with the wheel soap, it looks like it's gotten a lot of that brake dust off of the face of the wheel. So it's looking a lot better than the garden hose already. Last but hopefully not least, we have basically a combination of everything plus the wheel brushes and the mitt. I was actually very impressed with what just the pressure washer and the soap did on the previous wheel, so I'm curious to see how much better this actually does. This should get absolutely everything off and get the wheel looking like new again, but we will see. If you are using a mitt, you want to make sure that this mitt is designated for just your wheels. You don't want to be using the same mitts that you use for your paint, because it's going to pick up a lot of contamination and you don't want that rubbing into your paint. So make sure you are using a mitt that is just for your wheels. right, guys, we are done cleaning the wheels. I've got them out to dry right now. We're gonna run through each of them, starting with the control, the one that I did not touch, and then we'll take a look at the garden hose, the pressure washer, and then the detailed wash. And then hopefully we can come up with a conclusion on whether or not I think ceramic coating your wheels is worth it. Let's start with the control. This is the wheel I showed you guys earlier. Again, a lot of brake dust buildup. You can see on my finger there, just running it through, and then we've got boogers stuck on the edges here. And if I flip it over, you can see the inside is absolutely filthy. More rubber. Let's turn it a little bit here. More rubber on there, and just a lot of dirt and grime built up on there from the track day. Let's move on to the garden hose. Next, we have the garden hose wheel, which I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with. It looks like it got off most of the brake dust off the face of the wheel. Obviously, it struggled with the boogers, getting those off, but those come off easily. And then on the inner barrel, that is where the garden hose has the biggest issue. If I flip this over here, you're gonna see that it was not able to get much of the dirt and grime off the inside of the barrel. Not sure how well you can see this, but it does not look much better than the control wheel that we looked at earlier. Maybe just a tiny bit better. A couple of the rubber boogers fell off, but other than that, it basically looks the same. Hopefully you can see if I run my finger through here. Yeah, you can just see the line of dirt and grime through there. But other than the inside of the barrel, I think the garden hose did really well on the face of the wheel. And if you're looking for just a quick wash, this did the job. The wheels look great on the outside. We've got the pressure washer and wheel soap here on this wheel, and it looks really good. Again, it got all of the brake dust off of the face of the wheel, and obviously with the pressure washer, we were able to wash off those boogers as well. So those are gone. And then if we take a look in the barrel, it did a much better job than the garden hose at getting the dirt and grime off. The only thing that it wasn't able to get off is the little rubber marks from all those boogers that just rolled around in the barrel when we were going around the track. So there's a bunch of black rubber streaks around the barrel that the pressure washer was not able to get off. Not sure how well, there you're able to see it a little bit there, but basically those are all around the barrel. Not a huge deal. It got off most of the dirt and grime, so I'm really happy with that. So overall, I think the ceramic coating did a great job. With just the pressure washer and a spray down with the mild wheel soap, I was able to get probably 95% of the contaminants off, excluding these little rubber marks. If I flip this back over, again, the face of the wheel for the pressure washer and the wheel soap, it looks just like new again. There is no brake dust. Again, maybe a few just little rubber marks, but those can come off fairly easily. Let's move on to the detailed wash and see if that one is much better. All right, so this is the wheel that got a full detailed wash. It looks spectacular. Apex did a great job with these wheels, and I love this bronze finish. Let's flip it on the inside, because once we got to the pressure washer, the face of the wheel is basically the same, really clean. There's no rubber scuffs anywhere. I was able to clean those off, so let's take a look inside. All right, so the inside is super clean. Oh, it's getting a little dark here. Let me fix that. The sun decided to go behind a cloud. But yeah, if we take a look on the inner barrel here, most of the rubber scuff marks I was able to get out. And that obviously just comes down to being able to use the mitt, being able to use a wash mitt and brushes. So I was able to get this squeaky clean, super happy with this. And it didn't really take much effort at all to get everything removed with the mitt and the brush. So I'm really happy with the results, and I really do think that the ceramic coating did its job perfectly. that pretty much does it, guys. You guys saw all of the wheels. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below, whether or not you think ceramic coating your wheels are worth it or not. Personally, I definitely think it's worth it. I think that it made it a lot easier for me to clean, especially when I got to the full detailed clean. I didn't have to scrub super hard. I didn't have to use any harsh chemicals to get that dirt and grime off, the brake dust, or those rubber marks. It was just really easy and quick. So I highly recommend you ceramic coat your wheels if you want to keep them looking like new again. If you guys are interested in doing so, I do have a video on that. I'll link it up above and down below, the product that I use. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.